Hello friends, today our topic is variables and constants in Java. The memory of a computer is made up of numerous cells or small boxes where you store data or hold data for processing. These cells are called variables or identifiers in Java. The table below shows different types of values stored in the memory. The memory of a computer can be thought of as like a table made up of rows and columns. An intersection of a row and column is actually called a cell. So these small boxes are also called cell. In these cells, we store different types of values. We can store string data, we can store integers, we can store Boolean data, we can also store float value, we can also store character data. So, Sharda here is a string data, 34 is an integer constant, true or false, that is inside those boxes, is a Boolean constant, whereas 12.9087 is a floating point constant which can also be called as a real constant. You have an asterisk also, that is a character constant. The rules for naming variables or identifiers. Identifiers or variables in Java include class name, method name, variable name, and many such things you will come to know later on. So, naming these identifiers are very important. First of all, identifiers must begin with an alphabet. You can only use two special characters, that is $ and underscore. You can use digits but not in the first place. Keywords or reserve words, in simple term, they are actually the command names in Java, cannot be used as an identifier or variable name. You have to keep in mind that Java is case sensitive. To Java, int capital A is equal to 20 and int small a is equal to capital A, that is 20 plus 90. The result is getting stored in small a. Here capital A and small a are two different variables or identifiers. Space cannot be used in identifiers or variable names. I have used two examples, int price, but in between C and E there is a gap, that is a space bar I have given, which is not allowed in Java. Or another declaration, you see I am giving an example of a class name, that is proc7. In between G and 7 there is a space bar, which is not at all allowed in Java. I hope you have understood these rules. So let us now see some valid or invalid variables or identifiers. The words that are written in green color are all identifiers or variables. Number 1, public class prog1 is a valid variable name because I am not violating any rule. The next one, second, public class 1prog. This is an invalid class name, that is invalid identifier. Why? Because you are using a digit in the first place, which is not allowed in Java. Int a you are perfectly okay. So this is a valid statement. Int a comma capital A. Yes, this is also valid. Why? Because to Java, small a and capital A is different. Java is case sensitive. Fifth one. Public static void true. This is a method name which is invalid. Why? Because true is a keyword. That is a Boolean constant. Do you remember? Okay, so the next one. Int a percentage, that is a mod sign in Java. A percentage b is equal to 78. That means int variable name is equal to 78. Now the question arises, can a variable name be like this? A percentage b? Not at all. You cannot use any special character. Here percentage will be considered as a special character. So this is invalid. Double price is equal to 90.50. Is this correct? Yes, this is valid because you are not violating any rule. Char a underscore b is equal to 900. Is this valid? Yes, this is valid because you are using special character underscore, which is allowed. Public class prog space 1. Here it goes wrong. Prog space 1 invalid. So no space is allowed in method name, class name, variable name. Boolean x hash is equal to true. Everything is fine here, but special character hash is there. Therefore, it is invalid. These are the keywords in Java. More keywords are there, but for you, this is more than enough. Case, do, try, for, long, catch, switch, const, int, while, if, short, else, throws, double, new, byte, public, break, float, void, import, class, package, static, char, goto, boolean, private and default. Thank you for watching. Keep programming.